Alrighty, welcome back everyone, it's Garland here bringing you another Neverwinter video. And today we are going to continue our Lockbox guide playlist. Mod 13 has now released and we do have a new Lockbox, which is going to be the Soulmonger's Lockbox. Now right off the bat, my own personal opinion, this is definitely probably one of the worst lockboxes they've decided to release, unfortunately. There's going to be hardly any profit margin with this lockbox. So unless you are going for the legendary Triceratops, I would advise you stay away from this box, to be honest. Glorious Resurgence is 10 times better. The T-Rex box, 10 times better. Now, of course, that is my own personal opinion. You may think this box is fantastic and you're not actually, trying to make a profit. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Of course, the legendary top-end pull is going to be the War Triceratops, which isn't really that great of a legendary mount, to be honest. It's another legendary skin, pretty much. It does have 16,000 HP, which is going to be the first legendary with that stat on it. So, I mean, if you're a tank, PvP, maybe a power share paladin, then the mount might be okay. However, like I said, for me personally, in my own personal opinion, it's just another 3 million AD mount skin for the most part. The combat power also isn't that really great, unfortunately. It does look cool, and that's about the only thing it has going on. Like I said, it's basically just another legendary mount skin for collectors. If you really like the look, you really want a Triceratops, then yeah, you're going to want to pick one up. Moving right along, we do have the epic version of the Triceratops, which the HP is then cut in half. It is going to be 8k. It doesn't really look that much different. It is a different color scheme. This one is a little more gray, or green, rather. Next up, we have a companion. It's going to be the Infant Gorilla. Now, unfortunately, this is a augmentation companion. So, you know, it's going to be 200 armor pen and 200 movement. And like I said, it's going to be an augment companion. So, not really the best option to be using in the current game meta. However, if, you know, you're just, dare I say it, role-playing, you know, and maybe you want a cute little monkey to run around with you, you know, maybe you're wearing a pirate outfit and, you know, you're in the Moonstone Mask and you're doing some role-playing, God help you. But yeah, you want a little, you know, baby monkey, little gorilla, there you go. Now, moving right along, I don't know whose bright idea it was to actually make this item slash pack, but the game is coming up on its 4-year anniversary. The game has been out for a while. And seeing an item being released like this in, you know, the current market and the current state of the game just bewilders me. Of course, we're talking about the Adventure Pack. It has a chance to either give you one of the following. So, a Greater Stone of Health, a Stone of Health, a Mass Life Scroll, a Regular Life Scroll, 25 of a potion of, you know, Accuracy, Reflex, Fortification, Tidespan, or Force. Okay, you have a chance to get one of those aforementioned items. And then you're guaranteed to get an epic dungeon chest key, a teleportation scroll, and 10 identification scrolls. This is ridiculous. This item is ridiculous to be put in an actual lockbox. The mass life scrolls, yes, they're decent. I mean, you know, everything else in this pack is completely redundant. Most players don't need Greater Stone of Health. They don't need potions. The only thing in here that it could be argued that is worthwhile is the epic dungeon chest key. But I want to say almost, 90% of people that play this game have VIP, and they're going to be getting chest keys every day. So if you're running dungeons non-stop and you're low on keys, then maybe the adventure pack will be okay for you to get additional keys. But I mean, you can buy epic dungeon chest keys right from the Wondrous Bazaar. Especially if you have VIP 12, you're getting the full discount. You can just buy keys. Now the problem lies with the profit margins in the dungeons is buying keys worthwhile, or are you gonna make that money up in the salvage? And chances are you are gonna make your money back, but the profit margin is so little. So if you buy a key for if you don't have VIP 12, I think the Epic Dungeon key costs 5k AD, so you need to make at least 5k or more salvage. Now chances are you will. So that's just talking a little bit about the key. You're also guaranteed a teleportation scroll to the Protector's Enclave. Like I said, I want to say 90 to 95% people have VIP that play this game. The teleport scrolls are from a long time ago when VIP didn't even exist. So everybody has a signpost. There's no reason to have teleport scrolls. The same thing with identification scrolls. You just don't need them. They're so easy to get that there's just no this is a ridiculous pack to have in a lockbox. And the sad thing is that I understand why it was put in here, but I don't understand why it was made. It was put in this lockbox for, I want to say, the new players, to encourage them to open more lockboxes, because the new player is going to be like, oh, Greater Stone of Health, I know what those are. Those are going to save my ass. It's going to instantly heal me. Oh, 25 potions, yeah, those are going to be awesome. Oh, it's going to give me an extra key so I can do an extra dungeon. Oh, it's going to give me a teleport scroll because I haven't decided if I'm going to buy VIP yet to get my signpost. This pack is for those new people in the game. The problem is, and Cryptic will never admit it, Cryptic says that their numbers are fine and they have new people that come into the game every day. Now, that's a true statement. However, those people aren't staying. Those people are not staying. So to put a pack like this in a 4-year-old game is just ridiculous. I mean, there's really just nothing more to say about that. You could disagree with me. You can agree with me. That's my personal opinion on it. That's one of the major factors why this lockbox is, you're going to want to stay away from it. Moving right along, we have the Forgotten Enchantment pack, which is going to be your ultimate mark of potency, your superior, greater. It's going to be your potency marks, as well as your refinement with the new diamonds and the Alexandrite and the rank 7s. In this one, we're going to have the Bowthorn enchantment, as well as the Fire Burst, two of the, I don't want to say subpar, but I mean, not very many people use either of those enchantments. Next up on the list, we have the Lost Artifact pack. This is where your ultimate enchanting stones are going to be coming from. However, it still has the same horrible drop ratio. Do not rely on this box to get ultimate stones. If you're lucky enough to get a stone from this pack, consider yourself very lucky. And then again, we have the Soulsight Crystal in here as the epic, rare, and common versions. And then as well as your Cube of Augmentations and some enchanting stones. Now, next up, we do have the Carapace mount pack. Now, this mount pack has 6 new mount skins, 2 crab skins, and 4 spider skins. We're not going to go over these individually. I showed off the mount skins in the preview videos. If you didn't see the Mod 13 preview videos that I did, please make sure you go back and go ahead and look at them if you want to see the skins for these mounts. Next up on the list, the Professions packs has now made it back into the lockbox. The Quartermaster Profession pack, like I said, you can pull a legendary tool, but you have a better chance of seeing Jesus than actually pulling a legendary tool. So this is why this lockbox is very subpar, because 90% of the time you're probably going to pull an adventure pack, a profession pack, or a mount pack. There's not very much profit margin to be pulled here. And then to round out the list, they tossed in Genies Gifts again. Genies Gifts has now made a return. So this box, unfortunately, is just completely made for like a new player that is just getting their feet wet in the game. But like I said earlier, there's just not that many new people. I mean, they need to start focusing on the people that are still playing their game, not new people. There's just not enough new people that are going to be rolling lockboxes to make this box Cryptic thinks maybe they're going to make money off this box just from the new people, but I firmly disagree with that. So you're looking at the Adventure Pack, the Profession Pack, the Genie's Gift, and the Mount Pack. Now the Mount Pack, it'll get you some money early on, but once everyone has these skins, you're going to be able to pick up these 6 mount skins for practically nothing. So you're looking at 4 separate drops out of this pack that are going to be complete dog shit. So you're going to be lucky to get the Enchantment Pack or the Artifact Pack. If you're really lucky, you're going to pull a Legendary or an Epic. But chances are you're going to pull one of these 4 items and you're not going to make any money off this pack. Now, of course, we do have the Tourmaline Trade Jackpot to round out the box. Now, you will notice that the Companion Pack is excluded from this. It's another reason to stay away from this lockbox. You're going to lose out on refinement and companion tokens. So yeah, guys, that's going to be the Soulmonger's lockbox. And like I said, my personal opinion on it is I would stay away from this box. There are, very much better boxes out there. I would stick with the Glorious Resurgence or the T-Rex box. If you really, really want to try Ceratops, I would tell you to save your AD and just buy one. They're not going to be worth that much, depending on what platform you play with. So, like I said, I'm kind of upset about this lockbox personally. Maybe you feel differently about it, but that's going to wrap up the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you continue to enjoy this series of the lockbox guide. And that's about it, guys. Leave me a comment below and let me know how you feel about the Soulmonger's lockbox. And I'll see you guys in the next video.